Oh. Could it be? Hi, T. Pasha. I am waiting. Hi, Kafilo. I'm waiting for Aly Hamza. He's a very young photographer. Kafilo sent a request to be in your live video. I can talk to you for a while and then can two people join in? Hi, kahan gayi wo request? Ali Hamza. We can have a session with you, Kafilu. Kafilu, right? That's how you pronounce your name. So today I have planned with Ali. Where are you, Ali? I will invite Ali to come in the videos and hi. Oh, hi here.
Hello, hi.
How are you doing? I
I'm
am
good.
just
How are you?
pasting her here. Yeah, okay. I'm good, I'm good. So, how are you doing? So, do you have some more light so we can see your face?
Just I was actually fixing a light because I wanted that too. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you,
Or maybe
but
I can.
yeah, better. Or, okay, perfect.
I'll just bring this closer. Just give me a second.
Also, yeah, take your time. Oopsie, doopsie. My phone it's attached to something and when I can't just move from here, so everything is like I wish if my dog could take a photo of this BTS, the behind the scenes and how it's standing and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture after this. How I set everything up. So I think you should do it as
Oh
well.
yes, yeah, I have like I will do I can. Oh, I need two phones then. I can ask someone, we can stage it and do it
For
again.
sure.
So how have you been? How was your day?
It's been good. Today was comparatively slower because I've been taking a step back. I'm trying to get back into my, but it's so hard because you don't have a timetable. Even though I'm trying to stay in a timetable, but it's still very hard to
It's
just keep
difficult,
yourself
yeah.
like to go back to your books. So yeah, it's going okay, I guess.
When do you read?
How's your day?
During the day? My days are very productive. Touch wood. And I'm happy about it because I thought कि projects रुक गए और अब क्या होगा और all that panic and we had to reschedule everything. But then I am creating something which goes with the time. And then I am working on online gallery and then website के issues or payment methods
And free
and
spirit.
and free spirits also. तो
Yeah.
अब मजे की बात ये हुई है कि पिछले 10 दिनों से अब जिंदगी में पहली दफा आई एम 34, तो जब से फेसबुक बना था तब से मेरा अकाउंट था, मेरी पूरी जिंदगी फेसबुक पे है, ओके। और 10 दिनों से आई एम लॉक्ड आउट ऑफ माय फेसबुक एंड आई एम नॉट मिसिंग इट।
Oh. Did you do it yourself or did you like forget the
No,
password or something?
no. That was kind of facing my demons because it's public और उस पे group भी है और page भी है. That was the strongest one with most of the followers. I had like more than 5,000 और profile पे भी थे. तो and I thought कि यार and I was depending on it. और because there are 3 people who run my social media, तो उसमें code generator की कोई app होती है, so I restored my phone. Long story short, so I restored my phone and logged out of everywhere, and then now we can't get in.
Oh
That's it.
no.
And no, this is not the end of the story. The best part is, and I thought, oh, ये क्या हो गया ना, like, and then I'm not panicking. I am enjoying other, and this is we are doing free spirits because then you are the second person in this series that I'm talking about their journeys, and I have people lined up that I've seen working hard or यहाँ से उठ के वो यहाँ पहुँच गए. तो ये भी YouTube पे पोस्ट हो रहा है। और उसमें मैंने सीखा कि हम एक चीज़ पे इतना डिपेंड हो जाते हैं कि मेरी ज़िंदगी या मेरी माइलेज या जो भी मैं काम कर रही हूँ वो एक फेसबुक पे डिपेंड नहीं करता है। और आराम से पीपल, माय टीम इज आस्किंग, मेरीन आपको कोड मिल गया और आप क्या करेंगे, and I said chill. And they
It's
had a
gonna
big
work out
question
when it
mark
has
के,
to.
yeah, that what's wrong with her, and she was so anal and hyper कि ये पोस्ट करना है और वो पोस्ट करना है और इसको क्या हो गया है। मैंने कहा जो था, इनफैक्ट I found my other platforms, Reddit or Tumblr, or I got this idea of doing this these days के लोग लाइव जा रहे हैं, तो why not just talk about our work और हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं जिंदगी में।
Yeah.
That's free spirit is about, that was the main reason of कि एक तो सब लोगों को एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे लेके आया जाए, और फिर हर कोई कुछ ना कुछ कर रहा है इस वक्त। Like you are a photographer and you have been featured in renowned magazines also, so and you are very young as well, so that's amazing. And that's how you are, like, everybody is a free spirit who is working and who is trying to do something with their life and have a purpose or working. Otherwise हम भी आराम से 4 बजे उठ के सो सकते हैं और कुछ भी नहीं करें, वो भी एक चॉइस होती है और जैसे खुश रहें, but that's how people are. So tell me about your work, that you have been featured at so many places, and how did it start, and
So it
सबसे पहले क्या हुआ था?
So it started. My dad was basically really, really sick. He had a foot injury back in 2016, and so I was once with him at the hospital, and I was actually downstairs in the lawn of that hospital, and I was just like talking to someone on call, and I saw this view, and okay, so my nana, he really loves photography. So I
Okay.
always he like even my mom. So we have everything compiled, like frames and stuff like that. So I guess I was looking at the view and I realized I was like, shit, man, like I need to get off this call and take a picture. And that was my very first picture. If anyone goes
Okay.
sabse niche, so there's like the sky with the purples and the pink, and I was like, dude, this is so much fun. And then I started, creating my own frames, like middle mini sets and stuff. And then I just feel like it just went big from there because I realized, okay, this is something I'm good at and I can do it. So why not? And my friends, I think if I can give it to anyone, like I know I look at my pictures back then and I'm like, I was shit, but they always made sure to like, even my family, like they always made sure that they've given me that thing that, you're doing great, you should work harder, like always being critical,
Good backup.
but not like mean, because they knew okay everyone starts from somewhere. So I feel like yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, now when I think
Yeah.
about it, it's been like 5 years.
Wow. So you
It's really
were
good.
15
Yeah,
when
around
you took your
16
first
because
photo.
my birthday is in,
Okay.
so I think around
And when did
16.
you
Yeah.
feature and you started sending it? And then you started sending it to these magazines. How did you? What's the story of being
Okay.
featured? And where
So
have you
what
featured?
happened was, that I was I'm generally very precautious. So before, if you go back to my work from the start, I've always had like pictures taken in the house till I started going outside and I started realizing, dude, street photography is so much fun. And I was lucky enough
Yes.
to go to Southern from a really young age with my father, with someone or the other. So I saw like amazing views and I thought I have to capture everything. And I remember I had a 4S then and I was like, dude, this is lit. Like I have the coolest phone in time. I'm gonna take pictures and I'm gonna do everything I can. And then
Yeah.
one day somebody told me, it was actually my sister's best friend Anam, who's also a great photographer. Shout out to Anam if you're watching. She
What's her
told me
full name?
about Dawn.
Give her a full name.
Anam Mufti. Anam Mufti. So she told me about Dawn, and I started tagging them, and then they started featuring me, and then E Tribune did, and a lot of other people on the way. Travel Beautiful Pakistan. So it just went up from there. Then I also worked for Zara Shah Jahan as an assistant photographer for their lawn campaign last year. So it's been great. I think I've been really lucky this way because I've gotten good opportunities over time. So yeah.
But I think it is, I don't believe in luck. I believe in manifestation, because what I see you as, that you did approach, you did send your work and you were confident enough to send your work. बिकॉज अक्सर लोग इतनी ज़बरदस्त फोटोग्राफी होती है, काम भी अच्छा होता है। आई हैव नोन राइटर्स होते हैं, पोएट्स, किताबों की किताबें, डायरीज की डायरीज नज़मों से भर के रखी हुई हैं, और एक ब्लॉकेज उनका होता है ना कि वो ना किसी को सुनाते हैं और ना कहीं पब्लिश करते हैं। करेंगे, शादी हो गई, बच्चे हो गए, बच्चे बड़े हो गए, आई मीन बच्चों के बच्चे हो गए, देन दे नेवर
करेंगे, बस
पब्लिश।
करेंगे।
हाँ, करेंगे। अरे भाई, आई डोंट नो, दे स्लीप ऑन इट लिटरली एंड देन इवेंचुअली दे डाई ऑन इट, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट।
Yeah.
और अक्सर ये होता है कि भाई हम लोग को तो, अगर आई डोंट नो, आई एम दैट पर्सन एंड आई सी यू आर आल्सो दैट पर्सन, टेल मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग, बिकॉज के होता है ना कि
No,
अच्छा
no,
ये
for
किए तो
sure.
चलो लेट्स जस्ट सेंड इट ना, लेट्स शो इट टू द वर्ल्ड, एंड व्हाई नॉट,
Yeah, and I've
आई
been,
मीन फॉर
and
गुड और बैड।
I think, and I kid you not, I've been like rejected quite a few times as well. It's
So
not
many
always
times,
been
yeah,
acceptance,
exactly.
acceptance, acceptance, but I always feel like, you know, if I don't take that risk, I'll never know. And this is with
Yeah.
everything in my life. Like I've done modeling as well. Like I've done
Oh,
it ever
nice.
since I was
Okay.
a kid. So even with that, you know, there were a lot of times that you know how it works. You know, you go for so many auditions and then you
Hundreds
just
and
don't get
hundreds of, and then
hundreds,
yeah,
and they'll be like, you are the chosen one, but it's not, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, because I feel like
yeah,
that's how you learn that, you know, okay, that's when you
exactly.
start to be self-critical, that, you know, this is something that I could have done much better in, and that's fine.
Yeah,
There's no harm in it. I feel like when you start to like criticize yourself, that's when you started to actually love yourself, because you're making the effort to, you know,
exactly.
look at things from a different perspective and not from a opinion where, you know, I'm the best, I know what's right, that's it, nobody's above
Nobody's
me,
the
because that's
best.
not true.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I
I,
feel like,
hmm.
so
Yeah,
I feel
carry
like
on.
that's where no, no, so I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm
that's where,
enjoying it. Uh-huh.
yeah, so I feel like that's where I drew this line that, you know, I'm not scared. I don't care if I get rejected. It's fine if I don't get rejected, but I need to know that I was, because if I
Yeah,
don't put it out there, I'll never know, okay, you know, was I good enough for it? And it's fine. I think that's how you're completely right. This is where I feel luck is not the right word, because I made the effort for it, and
you
you
made
don't
the
become,
effort. Yeah.
yeah, 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 and you didn't choose.
बिकॉज मेहनत तो गधा भी करता है, हम लोग कुछ कितना इतनी मेहनत कर रही है हमारी बच्ची। और दूसरी बात, व्हाट आई हैव लर्न इन माय करियर, आई मीन स्टिल आई डू गेट रिजेक्शन कॉल्स की रेजिडेंसी एग्जीबिशन, जैसे कि भाई आपका काम अभी हमारे लिहाज से इट्स नॉट सिंकिंग एंड सो वी आर सॉरी। एंड अब तो आपको पता भी चल जाता है ना एक पॉइंट पे आके कि अच्छा ये ईमेल तो रिजेक्शन की है, एंड you apply for hundreds and then you get one because
Yeah,
it's not, yeah। और हाँ, अगर कोई रिजेक्ट हो भी कि तो मर थोड़ी जाएंगे, ज्यादा से कोई नहीं कर रहे
exactly.
हैं, प्रिंट नहीं कर रहे हैं। और आई हैव दिस वन रिचुअल, आई से मंत्रा, पूछ के तो देखो,
Exactly.
ज्यादा से ज्यादा दे जस्ट से, और
मना
जितने भी
होगा ना।
आर्टिस्ट, हाँ आई मीन ज्यादा से ज्यादा मना होगा। और दूसरा ये कि कोशिश करते, और जब आप अप्लाई करते हैं तो देन या फिर आप भेजते हैं तो फिर आप उस समय भी सीखते हैं कि अप्रोच करना भी एक अलग जॉनरा
तरीका,
है
there's a
काम
way to
क्रिएट
it.
करने के बाद। या देयर इज अ वे टू इट। और जब आप शुरू में तो ऑफ कोर्स वी ऑल हैव मेड मिस्टेक्स, और वो एक थोड़ा अप्रोच करना भी, बात करना भी तो आपको आता है ना।
Yeah, yeah, because like I remember when I initially started, I was just like, I need to know, am I done for this? I need to know that,
या
do I have this? But I started realizing that, you know, I'm just learning my way to approach of how I should, you know, be more, how I should approach the client. There are ways of approaching a
या
client too. Not every
या
client's the same. So, you know,
एग्जैक्टली।
initially it would be a very like direct, putting myself out there sort of a way of connecting with them. But then I started realizing that, listen, everyone's different. This is how I need to behave with this person. And I learned a lot. I have been through so many clients, like, you know, everyone has those story of those bad clients. I have a gazillion stories.
We
But
all
I
do.
always feel like I've taken something good from them too, because at the end they're learning as well. And I'm probably bad to someone too, which, you know, I can't really change, but I can change myself and my
Yeah.
work ethic and how I, you know, go about with it. So I feel like, yeah, I just feel like everyone's learning. So, you know, we should just be a little cautious of that when we're out there.
Exactly. That's the spirit that we need, and that's I really like about you, because the thing is कि अक्सर ये भी होता है कि अगर किसी ने हमें रिजेक्ट कर दिया, किसी गैलरी ने या क्यूरेटर ने, मुझे तो बहुत गालियाँ मिलती हैं, बददुआएं भी मिलती होंगी, अल्लाह ना करे कि कभी लगे कि कि काम नहीं लगाया और इसमें क्या है। और भाई, आप बजाय इसके कि आप किसी को कह रहे हैं कि वो अपने स्टैंडर्ड्स लो करे, व्हाई डोंट यू रीच टू दोस स्टैंडर्ड्स के कोई आई मीन कोई आपको आपको कोई सिंपैथी के तौर पे थोड़ी काम लगाएगा. विनर विनर ही होता है ना, जो आखिर तक पहुंचता है, एंड दैट्स इट. आपको बीच में आपके मसाइल, और अक्सर ऐसा होता था कि बीच में पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम्स, नहीं काम कर सकते, तो अगर अगर आप नहीं काम कर सकते तो फिर आप दूसरों को क्या कह रहे हैं ना, कि अगर आप फॉर एग्जांपल यू कैन प्रोड्यूस गुड वर्क, हाउ एम आई सपोज टू पुट अप बैड वर्क? आई एम वर्किंग हार्ड फॉर इट. सो ये बहुत
But
इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि आप इम्प्रूव भी करते जाएं उस लिहाज से ना, लोगों के हिसाब से.
yeah, because so recently I worked with IPAF. I think you even went to that exhibition. We were having that conversation too.
Which one?
And what I learned,
IP
International Pakistan's Art Festival,
International Pakistan, ये कहाँ हुआ?
IPAF.
Oh yes, yeah, public, हाँ, by I'm Karachi, right?
Yeah. So
हाँ
I
हाँ.
had my work. So my work was over there, and I realized
Oh
over there that,
nice.
dude, people have amazing work. Like, in my head, I was like, I'm the best photographer, and I'm this, and I'm that. But I went over there, and I'm friends with so many of them who actually put up their work as well. And I was like, this is. I feel like when you start to like judge people, that's when you're making like the biggest, that's where things start to get messy and stuff, because you need to understand that the best of the best will be there, and you have to be the best of the best, and there's nothing bad with
Exactly.
it. I feel like people have a
Yeah.
bad approach to it. Okay? No, if you don't have the cash, if you don't have that kind of gathering, I think that's bullshit. I never had
It's
anyone
bullshit.
in this field. I never had anyone in this field. Hi, Hassan.
Yeah. I
I
was saying,
never
do you
had.
know him?
Yeah,
Let's say
yeah. He
hi.
was with me at the IPAF.
Hi. Oh, okay. I exhibited his work for KLF recently. I just
Oh,
recently
his
met him.
work
Yeah,
at
very nice
IPF
person.
was
Yeah.
insane. Like he had a really
Awesome.
nice thing going on over
Which
there.
one was that? जो अभी हो रहा था, अभी जो होना उससे
Yeah.
पहले,
अभी
मार्च में
नहीं
जो
इस
कब
वाला
हुआ
जो
था,
NED, I think March.
जो
नहीं,
ऑनलाइन
it was
चला गया था.
नहीं. It was at NED.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, एक तो मैंने मिस किया था
Yeah.
last year because I was traveling, और इस साल तो ऑनलाइन हो गया था सब कुछ. So but ये कि वो charm नहीं रहता है. But yeah, I mean, so what do you like to? I mean, how do you want to evolve your work?
Okay, so I've started up
If you are fine
and
talking
it's
about
so
it,
funny how
if it's
that
a
guy
secret.
just came up. No, it's not a secret at all. I think
Okay.
everyone's work. I learned from a lot of people, but it's funny how one of the people I'm actually working with of sorts is Asad Kamran. He even came like right now on the live,
Oh
and
wow.
I just have really started enjoying just collaborating with anyone and everyone, because initially I was very scared to put myself out there with everyone, and I was like, is this really good enough? But then I started realizing, when I'm photographing it and when someone's giving me the power to do anything and everything with it, why don't I be creative? So ever since, I've been like working with a lot, collaborating with a lot of people, just doing different work, and just taking pictures. And I really look up to quite a few people, and I've been following them, and I think that's where I just want to like move. Like I want to have people
Super good.
move when they look at my pictures, and they feel something. Like it's just not a picture for them. I want it to be more than that. Like they feel like they can connect, because I feel the biggest issue with when I think of an image is that an image just stuck, and that's it. You have to create a story with it. So which is why I always write these huge captions where I want to connect and create a story, so when somebody reads it and then looks at it, they feel what I'm feeling, or maybe feel something to connect
Yeah.
with. So I think I really like that.
Speak. Yeah, and I have I see you have a like it's about having the right approach, because I believe nobody is the best. आप मरते दम तक सीखते रहते हैं, और हमेशा there is always room for improvement. So I mean, you need to have a right approach, and you need to have a smart and the right approach, and then learning also, and evolving and improving and everything, not just creating work and showing yourself to everyone as well. That's
And I
that's very
think
good. And many congrats that you got part of the festival. It's a big thing, by the way.
yeah, and it's funny because that's what I was coming to, that people think that they don't put themselves out there because they don't feel they have the right connection. The curator literally DM'd me. I'm not joking. They were like, "Hey, we love your work. Do you want to be part of IPF?" And I was like, "Of course." So,
Yeah.
for people who believe that, oh, if we don't have the contacts, we can't do this and that,
ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता.
that's not true.
भाई कोई आपके घर से आके थोड़ी, और हम ये लगता है ना कि दूसरे के ऊपर आपको ये करना चाहिए, और आपको, मुझे बहुत ये सुनने को डीएम से मिलते हैं कि आपको ये करना चाहिए, आपको ये करना चाहिए, एक जगह होनी चाहिए। भाई सारे काम मैं क्यों करूं, आप कर लें। अब तो मैं मुंह पे कह देती हूँ कि वी आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर आवरसेल्व्स, एंड व्हाट वी कैन डू इज जस्ट टू सपोर्ट ईच अदर। एंड आपकी सपोर्ट, जब आप खुद से आगे बढ़े होते हैं तो miracles भी होते हैं और सपोर्ट भी आती है। whenever God even help those who help themselves, he doesn't help
Yeah.
anyone. You have to do it your way। और जब शुरुआत होती है तो फिर शुरू होता है ना कि कोई, इनफैक्ट ये सारे बहाने हैं, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, कि कॉन्टैक्ट्स नहीं है, पैसे नहीं है, और ये मुझे जब मैंने इफ यू डू वॉच माय वीडियोस अबाउट मेंटल हेल्थ।
Yeah, I do.
सो माय क्लोज फ्रेंड सेड के तुम तो लड़की हो, तुम तो तैयार होकर बैठ जाती हो इसलिए लोग सुनते हैं। And I said,
Bullshit. That is
yeah,
bullshit.
seriously, you can see this, quickly.
Yeah.
And I
That is
literally
complete.
showed it to him, and I said, he was also a YouTuber. He said कि मैं बैठ के when I think सुन रहा होगा तो गालियाँ दे रहा होगा, but and I said what? And और शुरू में फ्री स्पिरिट्स में भी देव अदर पीपल, तो ये बहुत था कि मेंबर्स कैसे आएंगे, ये कैसे होगा, वो कैसे होगा, फला ढमकाना। And it started growing on its own, and people were loving to join, and I was also, of course, आप खुद nervous होते हैं। I am also nervous when I am doing not when I'm talking. I love talking. Public speaking is my favorite thing. मैंने I think
Same.
दुनिया में आते ही बोलना शुरू कर दिया था, मतलब before turning on, so I just started talking. So people are not surprised कि मैं बोल रही हूँ, because मेरा nickname भी था non-stop बचपन में। So इस तरह से ये शुरू हुआ, बट जब भी कोई प्रोजेक्ट होता है, do it as it's my first one and I'm doing it for the first time। हर कोई इंसान नर्वस होता है, और बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज अगर ये आप सोचते थे कि हम बेस्ट हैं और हमारा तो बेस्ट ही होता है और सबसे अच्छा होता है, तो फिर आप इतनी एफर्ट वो नहीं
You're
कर
not
पाते।
going to move ahead because I think the biggest, I wouldn't say it's an issue, but I feel like this is a problem that everyone's not ready to change. They are very critical about other people's work, but they're not
Yeah.
critical about themselves. And when you're not critical about your own work, you won't do good. And I feel like a lot of people take this as like, you're just being too hard on yourself. But I feel like sometimes you
You
have
have
to be
to.
hard on
You
yourself.
have to be.
Because if you don't discipline yourself, you're not going anywhere. I mean, wohi wali baat, I'm just gonna second you on that you mentioned, like, a lot of people were like free spirit pe, कि how's it gonna be? But you took that step, right? You were like, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
for it. Who
Yeah.
cares if
Yeah.
it doesn't work
Who
out?
cares?
At
Yeah. If
least
it's
you
a
tried.
flop, हाँ, मतलब फ्लॉप हो गया तो बंद हो जाएगा, and that's it। I mean, मर तो नहीं जाऊंगी ना मैं, कोई मेरे घर में आग तो नहीं लग जाएगी ना। That's how you और अक्सर लोग, मैंने ये भी देखा है कि यही लोग जो खुद आगे नहीं पढ़ पा रहे होते हैं, तो दूसरों को भी क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे होते हैं कि देखा तुमने, उसका तो ये शुरू किया
They're the
था
ones
और वो
behind the
चला
screen.
नहीं और बंद हो गया। And I said, so I mean, it's okay,
No,
it's
this
fine,
is
at least।
completely right, because people who are critical are usually the ones that are not. They want to be out there, but they don't have the guts to. And I'm never really. I mean, I've had a lot of friends too, which I don't talk to, and have been really critical that, this isn't working out. You need to stop. Your captions are too big. You're just
Yeah.
posting too much. I don't give a beep. I don't care. I'm not here to do it for anyone else or to make anyone else happy. As long as I'm happy, that matters. And I'm
That
putting stuff
matters,
that I want to
exactly।
put out. I'm not doing it for the
I see so,
people. I'm
exactly।
not doing it for a good subscribers and followers are part of the package, but they're not the ideal thing. And I think that's when you come with this mindset that you're doing this for yourself, that's when you do put out the best work. And that's when people start liking you too, because authenticity is very important. There are a lot of people doing the same thing. How do you differentiate between those same things when they're all literally the same color palettes, the same thing? So, I really like, and which is why I think you saying that you speak a lot, that's fine. That is where you're authentic and you are Mehreen Hashmi, and there's no one else like Mehreen Hashmi, because she's the only one who has this
Thank you।
group and she's putting herself out there. So, I think it's really nice. I think I
हाँ,
really appreciate people who are authentic and are not ashamed to be authentic, because it's
it's
fine.
take
Like,
it
we
or
all
leave
make
it।
take it or leave it. Exactly. My way or the highway. It's your wish. There's no harm in it. But yeah, I think
Yeah,
I like it. I really enjoy accounts, and I've always enjoyed accounts which are more like different. Like, I hate going to those accounts which are, the same typical color gradients, this, just giving people what they want. I just don't like that in general.
Yeah. Just following the, the trail basically. Because
Yeah.
होता ये है कि I believe कि जब मैंने शुरू किया तो लोगों ने कहा कि सॉब स्टोरीज, मेरे अपने जिगर जो होते हैं ना वो दोस्त अब नहीं है, बट उन्होंने कहा कि सॉब स्टोरी सुना रही हो, हमें पता है, एंड आई सेड नहीं, सॉब स्टोरी नहीं है, देखो तो सही. एंड माय फर्स्ट वीडियोस वर 5 minutes and then 10 minutes and now I go on and I, और दूसरा ये कि the kind of story I had, तो मेरे लिए भी मुश्किल था कि शुरू किधर से करूँ और और कितना बताना शुरू करूँ, बिकॉज सोशल सर्कल और सोशल टैबूज बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं. तो बहुत सारे लोग अभी भी कहते हैं कि इट्स सो प्राइवेट एंड तुम्हें नहीं पता करना चाहिए, और it's a निकल आओ or whatever or move on. And I said, have you ever watched it, what I'm talking about? You were calling it a sob story, you were saying that it's a girl, that's why people watch it, not watching it.
And so what if it's a sob story? So what if it
Yeah,
is?
so what? But एक होता है ना कि जैसे कुछ ना कुछ करना होता है ना, कुछ लोगों को कभी खुश नहीं होते, खुद भी कुछ नहीं करे, बट दूसरों को भी पुट डाउन करना है.
Criticize constantly.
हाँ, and I was not even asking for their validation. I said कि मैं कर रही हूँ ना, तुम्हें क्या तकलीफ है, मैंने तो पूछा भी नहीं है तुमसे कि करूँगी नहीं. I have this thing कि just do it. This is my mantra
If
of
you
my
like
life.
it, if I like it, I'm
Just
gonna
do
do
it.
it. That's it.
हाँ, just do it करके तो देखते हैं, और उसके बाद अगर डूबने लगे तो फिर निकल आएंगे. तो खैर, I mean, it's going well, and I'm really thankful to those who watch and then they do connect and then there are more subscribers and I see the ratio. अब जा रहे एक दिन तो नहीं, ऐसा तो नहीं होगा ना कि मैं पहले दिन अकाउंट खोलूंगी और वो फॉरन से 1000-10,000 में पहुंच जाएगा. It takes years to go further, but the ratio of it it's growing. And मेरे YouTube को भी सिर्फ अभी 3-4 महीने हुए, and my student made me do my first video. So you want to know the story?
Yeah, please.
So I call them my dinosaur, and they're very open to me, and we are close. And you are in fact of their age. I am technically teach your age. So the thing is कि वो कुछ भी कह सकते हैं ना मेरे सामने बैठ के. And I said okay. So he said one day that they knew my story because of I use my work as an artist and because I want them to use their personal approach और जो उनके अंदर चल रहा होता है, I encourage them कि वो उसको execute करें. तो इस वजह से मैं अपना काम example के तौर पे use कर रही थी. So उसने कहा कि भाई साहब प्लीज जो है ना आप अपना YouTube चैनल खोलें. मैंने कहा क्या हो गया है? मैंने कहा नो आई राइट. कह रहे नहीं ना, आप वीडियो खोलें, वीडियो लगाएं, और आज आप जाएंगी. इट वाज फ्राइडे. सेड कि आप आज जाएंगी, आज फ्राइडे नमाज के वक्त आपको मुझे पता है आप ब्रेक लेती हैं एंड आज ही जाके पोस्ट करेंगी. और मैं एंड ही सेड द वे ही इनकरेज्ड मी, इट्स सो हार्ट वार्मिंग. दैट्स कॉल्ड लव. एंड ही सेड कि मैं आपके सारे असाइनमेंट्स करूंगा, आप जो कहेंगी मैं करूंगा, मैं आपकी सारी बातें मानूंगा. एंड ही वाज द वन हु नेवर सबमिटेड ऑन टाइम. दे वर एक्सटेंशंस आफ्टर एक्सटेंशंस. उसकी माँ को फोन करना पड़ता था, बाप को फोन करना पड़ता था, और मैं डांट के भी मजाक में हूँ कि बेटा आप तो अम्मा को कॉल करनी पड़ेगी, तुमने सबमिट नहीं किया ना, मुझे ग्रेड्स देना है. तो फिर वो कहते थे आपने ये क्यों किया, और शर्मिंदा की. मैंने कहा तुमने मुझे मजबूर किया तो मैंने कर लिया. तो एंड पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो आर इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद मी. तो आई सेड मैंने कहा नाइल शारिक, आई डोंट नो इफ ही इज वाचिंग और नॉट. मैंने कहा नाइल सोच लो, तुम सारे असाइनमेंट्स टाइम पे सबमिट करोगे और सब कुछ करोगे जो मैं कहूँगी. तो ही सेड कि हाँ मैं करूँगा. एंड आई केम होम एंड आई पेड माय फर्स्ट वीडियो एंड आई डिडंट इवन नो हाउ टू टॉक अबाउट इट और व्हाटएवर. But and then here I am. It's increasing and it's growing. And good part is कि एक तो आपका self catharsis भी होता है, और दूसरा ये कि most important part is those people who do send me DMs who are struggling and who think that I can understand and they trust me. It's an honor to be there for someone because हर किसी को आपके लिए वहाँ पे होना नहीं आता.
Everyone needs someone. That's it. Everyone needs someone.
Yeah, exactly. और जाहिर है it's not कि हम जाके मिल रहे हैं और I'm their best friend or something. सिर्फ एक आपको ये पता होता है ना कि दुनिया के किसी भी कोने में कोई मेरी बात समझता है. So
and they're listening.
बड़ी चीज, they are listening exactly. जो सिर्फ कोई ये कहते हैं ना कि I understand, वो सबसे important होता है with for someone who's struggling with mental health. So it's
and not just that,
important.
I think it's very important because I feel like in this age and time, people are waiting for you to finish so they can speak, not listening. And absorbing what Mehreen has said to give a correct opinion on the situation. So I feel like it's very, I think I'm very lucky. I have a lot of people that have helped me because I have been struggling for a while now, and I feel like it's so important to put yourself out there and to just voice what you're going through, because I feel like a lot of, I understand that, we live in a world where our fears and our vulnerabilities are taken as like, like to exploit, but at the same time I
Exactly.
feel like who cares? Take
Who
them. If
cares?
that's what
That's
makes you happy,
yeah.
go for it. That's sad, but go for it. Only because it's not affecting me. It's only making me much more, I wouldn't say tougher because I kind of hate the word tough, but I'm going to say that, stronger and more determined to, get
Better.
out of the
Yeah.
zone to not let people take
Exactly.
advantage
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
situations like
Yeah.
that. So
But
I think it's really important.
इट्स रियली इम्पोर्टेंट और आपको भी स्ट्रेंथ मिलती है ना बिकॉज भाई सब लोगों के अंदर कोई ना कोई फ्लॉ है और एक तरह से रिस्की हो जाता है ना कि भाई अगर मैं ये कहूँ तो किसी ने मुझे कहा कि डोंट से दैट एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट एंड बिकॉज माई वर्क इज रिलेटेड विद स्पॉन्सर सो आई सेड के वाई आई हैव टू बी अशेम्ड ऑफ माई सेल्फ यू नो कि
Yeah.
अक्सर लोग अगर मेरे साथ कोई फ्लॉ है तो दैट मीन्स आई एम अ स्ट्रॉन्गर पर्सन दैट अदर पर्सन हु डजंट हैव दैट फ्लॉ बिकॉज हम लोग
Yeah.
ज्यादा उसको झेल के आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और अगर एक चीज और दूसरे की जो मेंटल हेल्थ के जो स्टिग्मास और टैबूज हैं अब ये हो गया कि एक तो हर किसी को आप ये नहीं कह सकते हैं कि मुझे स्ट्रेस हो रहा है आपको डिप्रेशन हो गया है यू नो देयर इज अ होल काइंड ऑफ व्हाट डू यू कॉल इट देयर इज अ होल scenario and there are serious issues and you can't just misuse it as well, you know. And I know
The word. Yeah.
teenagers, yeah, and I know people and young people and old people who are really really struggling with it and they don't know how to do that because
Yeah, and
there's no
it's funny
outlet.
how I'm wearing a t-shirt which says it's okay not to be okay. So, I really I think it's a really strong message that, we need to put out there to, firstly stop misusing these words. People
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
stop saying I'm depressed as a joke. It's not a joke. Some people are actually diagnosed with it, and
yeah,
it's a really hard journey,
yeah,
and it
yeah,
takes a
it's a
lot
very
of
hard
them,
journey.
their energy, their soul. So,
Exactly.
I think it's very wrong to just put it out there. I'm depressed. I think I'm OCD. I think I'm all of that, because these aren't just words. These
Those,
are
yeah,
really heavy words. They have a
struggles,
huge case
exactly.
behind it. So, I think you're right. We need to start hearing more and just like trying to understand and trying to be more present with the people we're talking to, instead of
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just be
yeah,
like next step kya hai? Obviously
exactly.
next step kya hai? Because
Yeah.
it's I know it's hard to just hear someone out and try to oh, thank you, Mixed Wardrobe. He has a great style, by the way. And he's really young as well. He's just
Oh,
19. He has
really?
a great
He,
style. Yeah, yeah.
he's a designer or what? He's the
He
mixed
is.
wardrobe.
I've actually been following him for a while now. He just likes dressing up, and he
Oh,
dresses up
nice.
really nice. Yeah, this is what
I love those people who dress up. I have made so many friends based on fashion, just because. Yeah,
you guys
you
you
can tell
have
the
to
story.
check. Oh, he's 18. He's even younger. I thought he was
Oh
19.
my god! Oh nice! Oh nice!
Yeah,
Hi, mixed wardrobe. I will definitely follow you. I love those
yeah.
people who dress up. There's no harm. It makes you feel good. I mean, my thing is, you look good, you feel good. Why not?
You have to check my other blog out. Like I have a blog just dedicated for me dressing up, and like I love socks.
Nice.
I'm crazy for socks. Like
Really?
I have so many crazy socks. It goes like it's just insane, and I really like dressing up too. So I'm glad that you said that. Another thing that we have in common.
No, I love people who do that and send it to me. I will definitely follow it because अक्सर होता है ना कि भाई मतलब क्यों नहीं ना आपको खुदा ने बनाया आपके हाथ पाँव हैं और you are God's sculpture and it's a good sculpture. It's a creation और function भी करता है सोचता भी है ढंग का भी लगता है बहुत सारे काम हम पता नहीं क्या क्या कर लेते हैं तो why not just dress up yourself. So मेरा तो अक्सर ये होता है कि I just do it to feel good. और देर वॉज अ टाइम इन माई 20s के जब मुझे रात को नींद नहीं आती थी पूरी पूरी रात में जाग रही होती तो मैं रात को 3 बजे उठती थी आई वुड वेयर माई मेकअप लाइक रेड लिपस्टिक एंड ऑल और ड्रेस अप पुट ऑन अ फॉर्मल ड्रेस और तस्वीरें खींच के उसके बाद मुझे नींद आ जाती थी सो इट्स साइकोलॉजिकल इट्स लाइक फर्स्ट
Yeah.
स्टेप to make an effort that just to come out of your struggles basically so it matters a lot कि जरूरी थोड़ी है कि मतलब पूरा पूरा आप झाड़ झंकार के साथ तैयार हो, बट एक होता है ना, एक सेंस होता है कुछ लोगों में, स्टाइल होता है. Are you a fashion police? Do you do that for
I'm
fun?
not on fashion. I'm not on Fashion Police. I
I
don't know
am.
why. Is it a
Really?
group?
No, I am a fashion police.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? Oh, that's what you meant. I thought this was a group.
Yeah, I mean, on Instagram, I'm really nice and, compassion and love. And then I have a naughty side, then who is a fashion police and who likes to do pranks. And yeah, I mean, there are a lot of there. लोग समझते हैं कि जो आपने pictures लगा दी भाई, इसके अलावा भी आपकी एक personal life होती है जो कि इसके बाहर होती है, और बहुत कम लोग जानते हैं उसके बारे में. तो yeah, that's
No,
the thing.
if that's how you put it, I think I am a fashion beast to the extent where like I'm generally very like I love my mom. Okay, I'm a mama's boy by heart. Like that is just who I am. So I'm so critical about what she wears too. Sometimes she's like, Ali, it's you're not wearing it. You don't have to worry. But I'm like, Ammi, you have to look good. And I don't know. I
Yeah.
just really like I like dressing up, so I want like everyone in my family to be prim and proper. And my younger brother, he has a really good aesthetic sense as well in terms of
That's
dressing. So I feel like I am a fashion police now when you put it that way.
You are a fashion. That means you are a fashion police. I actually dated someone, तो उसकी अम्मी shopping करती थी, ठीक है? तो उसके
Same.
and in my 20s there was a time I had yellow shoes, shocking pink jeans, and then all the flowers in my head. और वो जब कभी तस्वीरें कभी memories में आती ना, I think what the hell I was thinking, because my friend my BF that time, he called me a tota. And he said, you look like a parrot. And I used to wear glasses, those pair fringes आ गई, and then and I so like myself. But ये कि वो एक सारा कचरा और वो experimentation और सब कुछ वो अब हो गया है ना, वो सब कुछ कर लिया है. तो there was this person, mama's boy से याद आया, उसकी अम्मी shopping करती थी and he used to wear all blue. Nice, decent clothes, but गुड क्वालिटी, क्योंकि मदर्स जब जाती हैं ना तो वो क्वालिटी देखती हैं, वो स्टाइल नहीं देखती हैं.
Not
और
aesthetics,
उसको
huh?
हाँ, एंड आई सेड के डू यू रियलाइज दैट you are always wearing blue? And he said yeah. And दूसरी दफा when we met, he was wearing all grey, like his t-shirt, his jeans, his hoodie, everything was grey. And I said I think you should just go back to blue. That was so yeah, it happens. I mean, आप लोग अभी कभी कभार आप किसी की ले भी रहे होते हैं ना, मगर आप बताते नहीं हैं. You know what I mean? It's fun
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
have fun. Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
feel like
Mhm.
I think we all have that year or time in our life where we're like, oh my god, like I would never wear that again. Like I feel like तभी मुझे Facebook इस मामले में बहुत बुरा लगता है because they keep
Yeah.
showing 6 years ago today, and I'm just like I'm always putting pictures on only me because I'm like, Ali, why did you wear this? Like ये क्यों तुमने पहना था? And sometimes I still do it, like unintentionally I would, like I at university sometimes I'm dressing up like a complete freak in my head, and I'm like, Ali, क्यों तुमने ये पहना, मतलब क्या सोच के ये पहना था तुमने? But
क्या कहना
I
चाहिए?
feel like this is also fun. Like I like doing it because I feel like it makes us.
Yeah, and I mean, experiment ही कर रहे थे ना, और एक वक्त था कि I was very colorful, and now my wardrobe is very pastel and whites and beige and black and whites and peaches, and I said, but I enjoy that, and I'm so happy कि जिस उम्र में जो गलतियां करनी चाहिए ना वो कर लेनी चाहिए. Like I'm so happy sitting here easily and with peace also कि अल्लाह का शुक्र है लाख लाख के um, it was provided to me also, and I made the best out of it what I had. कि जो गलतियां मुझे करनी थी वो मैंने कर ली. कि मुझे अगर येलो शूज के साथ शॉकिंग पिंक पैंट्स पहननी थी तो मैंने 20s में कर ली. और उसके बाद ग्लासेस भी पर्पल होते थे, एंड देन फ्रिंजेस एंड ऐसा व्हाट द हेल. बट आपको ना वो कर लेनी चाहिए. कि हम सोचते रह जाते हैं यार ये करेंगे वो करेंगे, और वो होता ही नहीं है. और फिर वो लोग 40s में चले जाते हैं, 30s में चले जाते हैं, वो पिछले अरमान ही नहीं निकले हुए होते कि आगे के क्या बढ़े. So बहुत जरूरी है कि like you want to collect socks जो आपको खुशी मिल रही है आप कर लें भाई. I mean इतना
Yeah, I
लिबास
think
करने की क्या
socks.
जरूरत है?
I think socks are a huge statement. Like I think socks for me are like a statement. Like when I wear a certain color, I'm not doing it to be like, oh, ये green मैंने honestly मैंने because I want to be out there. I'm
Yeah.
doing it more because like it makes me feel more empowered. I feel like I feel me. Like I
That's
need to
Mr.
have good
Nature
thoughts.
style. That's your
Yeah,
signature
exactly.
style. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to have short hair.
Yeah.
और कम होते जा रहे, आई थिंक अगले कुछ महीनों में मैं पूरी गंजी होंगी। तो कुछ लोग ये भी टैबू होता है ना, आई हैड लाइक लॉन्ग हेयर, बहुत लंबे लंबे, और उसके भी हेयर डाइज पता नहीं रेड्स और पता रेड्स एंड ब्राउन्स एंड ऑम्ब्रेज एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, आई हैव डन दैट। तो उसमें भी एक टैबू था कि तुम्हारे बाल लंबे बाल ज्यादा अच्छे लगते हैं, और एक हमने एक फॉर्मूला बना लिया ना कि दैट्स हाउ अ प्रिटी गर्ल सपोज टू लुक लाइक, कि लंबे बाल, घनी जुल्फें और
हर
बड़ी
एज
बड़ी
ग्रुप के लिए एक
आंखें,
certain
और
standard है that you have to
हाँ
fit in.
एग्जैक्टली, और झुमके और बालियां और शलवार कमीज,
हाँ,
भाई हर एवरीबडी कैन हाय अकील, आई नो अकील ऑल्सो, डू यू नो अकील?
I know that girl Annie. She was with me in like college, and then oh, my mom's on the live as well.
Oh, assalamualaikum. Adab se. That's your mom. I think she started
Nina Jalani is
following
my mom.
you. Oh, that's so sweet. How is she doing? So
She's
yeah,
good.
and you just mentioned your mama's boy so proudly, and she came. So yeah,
She heard it. She's like, अब तो मुझे
even
देखना है क्या बोल
now,
डाली.
I don't know, I got nervous because वो होता था ना कि पेरेंट्स के जैसे my students they always told me कि मिस ये नहीं बताइएगा, तो मैंने कहा हाँ ठीक है, मैंने कहा देखो what happens in our room stays in our room, so that kind of, oh Adab, she said
अच्छा,
Adab, how is she?
but you know it's weird. Like my mom is really chill. Like I think I trust my mom more than a lot of other people because like I
Of
feel like
course,
we've
yeah,
always had
yeah,
friendship more than like
yeah,
I know
that's good.
अगर कोई like I don't take her as like and a lot of people think it's probably messed up to even say this, but I think it's fine. Like I take my mom as a friend more than like this figurative head and like this situation like ये क्या है, but like
Yeah,
I
the
really like I feel like
chupao,
Ruchi,
yeah, yeah.
I can like talk to her more and like there's a trust factor. So yeah, I kind of like that.
It should be this way because बहुत ज़रूरी होता है कि एक खिड़की, हाय नोमा, हाय हाउ आर यू डूइंग, बिकॉज बहुत ज़रूरी होता है, अक्सर ये होता है कि जब वो पेरेंट्स को आपको एक आउटलेट नहीं मिला होता ना, तो फिर ज़्यादा गलतियाँ होती हैं, और
Hmm.
अब अक्सर अक्सर बच्चों को नहीं मिलता कि oh that's so cool,
She's
I wish
she
कि बहुत
is
सारी
right.
माँ
I
ऐसी
am
हो जाए, take a chill pill.
She's actually very right because I'm generally a very like I'm not paranoid, but I'd rather not take the risk in my life.
I
So and my
know,
mom's
yeah.
like, relax, Ali, you got this, you can do this, and but
This
yeah,
is good.
she's
This
right.
is good. And that's how mom should be because अक्सर अक्सर बच्चों को नहीं मिलती है ये चीज, बहुत they are very scared and they're very claustrophobic or protected. Does she work or what does she do?
She's a herbalist, and she did do she's also a special needs teacher for
Okay,
people who
nice.
are I forgot the word.
Dyslexic?
It was
Dyslexic?
dyslexic. Yeah, she's a dyslexic student teacher, and she does a lot of things. She's a planter, like you name it, and my mom's probably
Dancer,
done it.
yeah,
So
that's good.
she's very creative this way.
That's good. You look like a very big fan of your mom.
My mom and I go along really really well, and it's
That's good.
weird because I feel like I went through a time where I wasn't in a bad relationship with her, but we were in a phase where we were like detaching.
Clashing
And
and everything, huh?
yeah, and I went through something after which I realized, shit, man, like your family is important, and it may not be for everyone. I feel like everyone has their own stories, and I believe everything what people say. But I
I
also feel like,
yeah.
but I
You were
feel like
saying?
for me, my family is very, very important, and like especially my mom, like I would take a bullet.
That's the point when you say that you are lucky. Okay, he froze. Yeah, that's the point you can say you are lucky. You are lucky in that matter because बहुत सारे लोगों को ये नहीं मिलता है.
I'm sorry, could you repeat? I couldn't hear you for a second.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you because you froze. So I was saying that's the point when you can say that you are lucky because बहुत सारे लोगों को ये नहीं मिलता है. Like you can say that you
Yeah.
are lucky. This is called luck, not before, you know.
Thank God. I hope it stays, inshallah.
Inshallah, yeah. I mean, inshallah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, may she has a long and amazing and wonderful and healthy life, and so do you
Inshallah.
also.
I,
Like
I
I
had a
am.
question for you.
Yeah, sure, sure. We are here for
So I wanted
Karachi beaches
Yeah,
joining.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, like, what was like the idea behind like your online exhibition? Because I think it's really cool, and I know a lot of very few people are doing it, and it's actually working for very few people. So what was your idea behind this online exhibition thing that you put it up as well, and I read through it a little.
Yeah, the 100 postcard series.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is that I'm a survivor of abuse and sexual assaults as well as a kid, and then until for 20 years, and then I moved out also, and then I fought for it, and then I paid for my education and all of that. So all of that, only thing I had was my work. So I was exhibiting, and of course not in Pakistan, because Pakistan में तो वो बहुत provocative था. I was exhibiting abroad. Then I realized कि उस वक्त ये था कि people started writing to me. I was receiving emails and messages on Facebook and DMs, and there was this one person who sent me this message. He said कि I see myself in your paintings. So there were so many people and children and adults who were going through abuse, and severe abuse I'm talking about, not regular stress, or physical, emotional, mental, and sexual also. So it's a different level, because उसके फिर वो आपके जब आप when you are an adult, when you're out of it also, that affects you a lot. आपको वो एकदम से आप move on नहीं करते, and that's how what I worked on. I was diagnosed with developmental trauma, anxiety disorder, and I could not sleep, and I had nightmares. But मुझे ये था कि बस किसी तरह से बेहतर होना है, and I don't have any emotional or any support. Like I have friends that I talk to, but I was alone, and this works for me. So I was doing that, and so that's how my work was my only comfort zone, and I was exhibiting. So then I realized कि जो paintings होती हैं तो वो एक piece जाता है और वो एक लग जाता है, ठीक है? And then of course everybody cannot buy it. So I executed this project. It's called Who Will Attend My Funeral, और उसकी एक series है Smile Please. So now I print my I use my paintings for to produce images. Ah, Yuri, what are you doing? He moved. Sorry. What the?
You have
He
cats?
wants. No, I have a dog. He's my baby.
I have 6 cats and a dog.
This is mine. He's 8 years old, and he also has an Instagram. I love you, buddy, but I'm talking to a human right now. So what happened was, then I started making interactive pieces. So my point is, my purpose is that I send the giveaways as well, and it says a lot of things. When you turn it around, it says with love. And then I collected also stories of other people who are going through domestic violence, or he wants a massage. So कह रहे कि एक हाथ से मुझे belly rub करो और एक हाथ से तुम बात करो. So he was कुत्ते का बच्चा. He's doing that right now. So I'm going to do that, being a mom. So what happened was, the best part is that people can take it. I did this interactive piece in Fred Hall in 2015, and it's called "Take, Please Take Her Pain." So I was, thank you so much. Yeah, he's my Hamzu. Like he's my baby. He's like sleeping right now. So the thing is कि उसमें ये होता है कि then I write messages as well. I wrote messages to people and I give it to them, and it's like a kind of a token of understanding and compassion and empathy. It's like, because I have been in that situation when I had 8 panic attacks in one day and I had nobody.
I mean,
And
yeah.
yeah, and even few weeks ago, in February I had this nervous breakdown, and I was not able to eat or sleep or whatever. I was not able to function, and I was all alone in my apartment. तो जब आप 7वें दिन आप उठ के देखते हैं ना कि मतलब when a person is dressing up and you are in the darkest place, एक slippery slope होती है, एक जो खाई होती है, इस तरह की आपकी situation होती है. And then I realized that there are so many people out there who now is the time that I have kind of lost hope with people who doesn't have these diagnosed mental health issues. Only hope is that I connect with the person who is going through the same situation. who is in the same. I have known a girl who has epilepsy, and of course she has anxiety and everything. So that was kind of that was a concept that that it's like a message from me to you, and the whole series of postcard, it's called Smile Please, and it's very kind of sarcasm also, that you are,
Thank you, Brittany.
I mean, you are not, you are what you are going through hell inside, but you are forced to smile. And mostly ये होता है कि there is this situation happened to me actually, which put me to paint the series, because whatever I'm feeling emotionally, that's my exact narration of in my work. So somebody died, who was very abusive, and that same day I was told by my close friend that, oh, you should be happy, he has hurt you so much. And she was jumping in, I was sitting कि आपको बस एक message आया है, you don't have any funeral and everything, and a person is telling you to be happy, and about somebody's death.
Yes,
And it's been 2 years. That happened in 2018. I still don't understand how can a person tell you to be happy about somebody's death.
yes,
You know? Yeah, and to for a hint, that person is part of my DNA, and that was I was told that same moment. And that's how people are, because I have seen a lot of people experience refused a hug, and in extreme situations after a car accident and everything. And and then I realized that that made me talk about more about the series of Smile Please, because the irony is, ठीक है, हम सब support मिलती and everything, but they are also part of this universe and this world, and these kind of people exist, that those who are very insensitive. There were those also who were calling and messaging, and if you need something, but I had no consciousness कि मैं किसी को बात भी कर सकूंगा, मैं बता भी सकूं कि मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है. But ऐसा भी होता है. So it's about
yeah.
it's kind of a एक टर्म्स करते हैं ना आपके, आपको जब मोहब्बत मिली नहीं तो आप कैसे देंगे. So I have this piece which has a middle finger on it, and it says with love. So all of my work is provocative, and just to show that how it feels inside. It's like emotional ordeal, and you have to go through it. Now I'm in a good place, thank God, finally,
Thank
for
God.
my
Alhamdulillah.
routine and meditation. And I have a very strict routine, and I don't let people disturb my harmony, basically. Now that's what I've learned. So if they
I
tell
think
me
that's really nice because this is something that a lot of us fail to realize, that we need to
yeah,
understand that we are important. We
yeah,
need to protect our energy because we have to live with ourselves all our lives, and if we keep letting people do it, it's eventually going to drain. We're like a battery, right? Eventually there will
yeah.
come to a low point and we don't have chargers to recharge ourselves and stuff like that. So I think it's very important to
It's very
protect
important.
ourselves.
Sorry to cut you. I forgot something. I sent 5 cards to 5 people after that exhibition, and there was this among out of 5, 2 shared their story. They shared
Yeah.
the card, and then they opened up about their story of depression and what they were going through. So that was the main purpose of just to kind of watching out for that, who is going through what, basically.
Do you have pictures of that work? Like I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
mind sending?
I have pictures on my profile also. I can get one. I have like 100. I have printed. It's an installation. I work in installations and multidisciplinary art. So it's I have 100 cards. So I mean, I have
Wow.
like yeah, yeah, yeah. I exhibited that in Lahore recently. It will be exhibited mostly, and then the best part is that people can take it with them. So there was this person whose sister was struggling with epilepsy and anxiety and a lot of things. So he asked for that card, and I gave it to him. He said, "Okay, I'm going to give it to her." So it gives you a lot
So
of
sweet.
strength that there is someone out there who understands, and there is someone out there who has
Who
a
wants to
support.
help you?
या और बहुत मुझे बहुत फर्क पड़ा, मेरी जिंदगी में बहुत फर्क पड़ा जब मैं कह सकती थी कि ठीक है, दिस इज मी, यू टेक इट और लीव इट. सो एक सेल्फ एक्सेप्टेंस होती है, और
Self
बहुत सारी
acceptance
चीज
is
होती
very
है,
important.
वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. और आपका फिर कॉन्फिडेंस, बहुत सारी चीजें आपकी जो है soaking because जब मेरा breakdown हो रहा था तो I didn't know what's happening and what I did I just put my phone I just took my phone and I started writing on Instagram that the world is ending or I don't know crap and I asked my students later what was I writing and I had so much in my system so much medication and everything and it was not that I was planning to self harm myself but I have no memory of it and things just happens because I didn't have help and I was going through a lot of stress and doing a lot for other people and then I realized that I mean I was only one who got out of that situation myself so I mean और आप एक एक्टिव इंसान हैं और एकदम से आप जो है ना खा सक रहे हैं ना शावर ले सक रहे हैं ना उठ सक रहे हैं जब आप सो रहे हैं and you're just taking antidepressants on your own again and again and you don't know what to do and there are no hugs or no support or anything even मेरी दोस्त
What
ने
would
मुझे
you
एक दिन आके खाना खिलाया और मुझे उसकी कोई मेमोरी नहीं है मतलब I just remember कि मेरे सामने खाना रखा था and then I don't remember the whole thing. I was like, fuck, I don't remember. I mean, you know, you are judging me on that. I'm not cutting my wrist or something. Things happen because जब आपका दिमाग एक ज़्यादा इतना over exert हो जाते हैं और you are going through so many emotions. So these kind of things happen. It was a very clear
there's a
clinical
block. There's a
breakdown.
block.
There's a block?
Yeah,
Yeah?
and I feel like and you know when you mention like you know that I'm just gonna go back to self acceptance again because I feel like we we will make all the excuses in the world but not accept that you know we are going through this like it
Yeah,
took me a
yeah.
while to understand I'm not happy with my life right now. I'm not going through it, so what can I do? So I have this profile where only my closest friends are there and I rant Mary, like I rant proper rant. So you know I feel like that's my outlet and it's been tough but I think at the same time it's been really helpful that you know I that we need to let it out but at the same time letting out we shouldn't confuse as self acceptance because self acceptance is within you. You know the truth inside, you know what you're going through but it just takes a while and I understand it's not easy, it's easier said than done but at the same time I feel like you know it's sooner than later because the more you keep letting it go ahead the more you know you lose yourself and the fear of losing yourself is like huge. I think it's
It's
uncomparable to anything and everything.
it's excruciating because that's what I experienced during that 7 days of my breakdown and it's very recent and people have seen me very active and you know workaholic and all of that और जब 7वें दिन जब मैं उठी और you know आप अपनी शक्ल देखते हैं कि मतलब उसमें ही किसी ने आके दांत ब्रश करवाए होंगे तो वो पेस्ट मेरे कपड़ों पे गिरा हुआ था और I ate a friend came of course they all have their own commitments so and then you know some food was on my clothes and वो 6-7 दिन की जो टी शर्ट एक गंदी सी एक हो जाती है और आपको अपना आप इतना कोई गिरा हुआ महसूस होता है ना उस वक्त कि it's you are in the lowest of your self esteem and it's so difficult to come back from that. I had a similar episode when I was 24 and in 2010 24 25 and उसके बाद मैंने फिर ये किया कि मैंने अपनी बकेट लिस्ट बनाई ठीक है 5वें दिन that time I ended up in the hospital and I was going through PTSD so उसकी भी मुझे कोई इतनी खास मेमोरी नहीं है कि मुझे मरना था or whatever things like this happens that's your defense mechanism of your mind and your body and sometimes you are out you know you don't have control so what happened was फिर मैंने पूरी बकेट लिस्ट बनाई 5वें दिन जिंदा होके और मैंने कहा कि ये सारे काम मैं करूँगी और वो सारी चीज़ें मैंने सीखी और की that you know that I am touch word I have so much wood in my house so दिमाग भी रखा हुआ है इधर so the thing is कि उसके बाद मतलब जब आप अपने लिए जीना सीखते हैं ना तो फिर आपको बहुत आप दूसरों के लिए भी जीना सीखना शुरू हो जाते हैं कि जब तक आप you can't pour from an empty cup basically so
Yeah,
उसके बाद हाँ जब मैंने खुद एक्सेप्ट किया तो it made me a better person a better friend and better teacher and whatsoever and I felt so much difference in my relations as well कि आप
I
दूसरों के
think
साथ फिर वो निकाल रहे होते हैं दूसरों के ऊपर
exactly. It's more of like your anger and everything that's been boiling inside. That I think one of the biggest problems which I see even like with people around me, and I'm not like, judging anyone, but I feel like people
He
confuse
froze.
acceptance and self-love with being a bitch. You don't have to be a
Yes,
bitch
yeah,
and love
you don't
yourself.
have to be a
You
bitch.
need to understand there's a moderation. You live in a society, and yes, there, you just can't love yourself and just be like, I'm a bitch and I'm just gonna remain this way. I'm not gonna change, because I think that way it becomes harder for you to reach your goal,
Exactly.
that place where you find happiness. Because you need, as much as people say we don't need people to be happy, we do need a few people to bring that positive energy. I mean, if it weren't for those people, I'm not saying it wasn't on